Before we go on to Saints, Jake Connor's interview with Sky after it, what did you make of that? Obviously, he's been pressed on the fact that
he's been pressed.
He's top of the Man of Steel rankings, but he hasn't been picked for England.
The first thing I will say is that I thought Jake Connor handled himself incredibly well. I personally think that Brian Carney is well within his rights to ask that question, but ask it once, not 4 or 5 different times from different angles, basically trying to get what they call a soundbite, from Jake to drop him in the shit, and thereby definitely counting him out of any England. He could have gone there and slagged off Sean Wayne, you know what I mean? And he'd never pull on an England or Great Britain in the future, perhaps, shirt again, So, but he held himself, to a great standard. It was obvious when he was saying, I don't know what to say. I don't know what I can say about that. I don't know what to say. Clearly, he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. He's got his opinions, and obviously he wants to be involved and understands that the wrong comment now, will scupper the whole of that. To be pressed as much as he was pressed, I thought it was bad form. I thought it was bad form by Brian Carney, and I even think that Danny Maguire, who stood next to him, felt uncomfortable with the questioning as well. And I just didn't think it was particularly good. What were your take on it?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to hear what he wanted to say. Yeah, I think I agree with you there. I think it probably went on a little bit too long. But yeah, I'm glad that they asked the question, because it's nice to know what the players are thinking in situations, especially when there's so many fans turning around and saying, actually, Jake Connor deserves this. Just a training squad for a start, isn't it? I'm going back to the same thing I said last week, especially when we've got injured players picked in the training squad, and then we've got a player that's top of the Man of the Steel rankings, and he's not even been given a slot.